And I respect that.
Yeah, but I watched Tweek play Diddy, and for the first time, I was like, I really think this character's cool. Like, the way Tweek looks at him and the perspective he takes is just incredible. Like, he's kind of killing it with him. So I'm excited to see what he does here. One thing that Tweek does that's so cool. Oh, maybe we're gonna get right into it. Oh, never mind, he's going Wolf. That's even cooler. Okay, like you said, Coach, Wolf does really, really well against Pac-Man, and we're gonna see what Tweek can come up with here against Sinji, one of the best Pac-Men in all the land. Especially on Wi-Fi. I feel like he's a Wi-Fi Pac-Man too, and he's been playing a lot more recently, it seems like.
Generally, when I think about Diddy versus Pac-Man, I don't actually know, but just theory crafting the matchup, I would feel like Pac-Man has fairly good options against Diddy Kong, because what makes Diddy Kong strong is, oh, I have the banana on the ground or in my hand, and this is a very big threat to you, right? Yep. But Pac-Man can throw that hydrant down. If you throw the banana at the hydrant, it literally practically does nothing. So the hydrant really, in my opinion, shuts down the banana in some points of the game, which is a really, really big deal for Diddy Kong. Wolf, not so much, just because you have the reflector, you have blaster. 2 blasters will shut down a hydrant, will put it in a tumble. You have a lot of easy, accessible, low risk ways of shutting things down, unless your blaster's stale. Right there, 2 blasters didn't do it. And blaster, it also depends on the distance that the blaster's at in terms of the damage, which is kind of weird, but
yeah. And I feel like Diddy too, like, something about him is he's like a blue collar character in this game. Like, he has to work hard for all of his wins, and I don't think you want that against Pac-Man. Like, I don't think you want to play an honest kind of game against Pac-Man. And Wolf, you know, neutral, in terms of neutral, is a pretty honest neutral, but he can just steal stocks with down smash, forward smash at the ledge, anything like that. So forward tilt too, like, he can just kind of steal stocks at the ledge. Diddy's always kind of working hard, especially because you can't like spike and kill Pac-Man, because he can just up B out of it, you know, unless he's at a crazy high percentage. So
right. Yeah. And I mean, it's like, I can definitely tell you're being nice when you say Wolf has like an honest neutral. There's a lot of unfair aerials he has, I feel like, in certain matchups where it's like, wow, I just can't deal with like Wolf neutral. What do I do, right? I think there's a decent amount of characters that can deal with it, but yeah, in terms of like against Pac-Man, when you have the reflector on top of that, I actually think this could be one of Pac-Man's worst like top tier matchups.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I think Wolf is one of the best designed top tier characters. Like, I don't think there's too much about him that's too upsetting to. Well, maybe it's just my characters are okay against him, but I'm sure other people hate him. What's Wolf's like best matchup? I can't even think of it.
I think he's like this character that I don't think he wins extremely hard versus a lot of characters. Like, obviously some of the bottom tier characters, of course, but like, and I don't think he loses any matchup like extremely hard. He's just like really well-rounded top
That's
tier.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, in terms of design and all that stuff, I don't think he can be too dishonest if that's what we're kind of saying about him. You know.
Right.
But either way. Tweek taking off with his lead, man. He has no reason to approach here. He can just chill, snag the item, and then shoot the laser. That's the game plan, and it's working out very, very well.
Yeah, not as strong as something like Sonic grabbing the fruit, because Sonic can literally play the game just with B, with like special moves. But yeah, I mean, Tweek's just doing a really good job, and Sinji definitely known for playing like that slower Pac-Man style of just like, okay, I'm gonna set this up, and stay back, throw the projectiles. And that is something that Tweek can play really well around, especially given a character that has like the advantage, like Wolf against Pac-Man. And you can see he's just taking the lead, making Sinji approach, and yeah, I mean, just playing just another day in the office here for Tweek.
No need to rush or anything. Dash attack on KO yet. That platform, good positioning there for Tweek, because he had more outs to get around the hydrant that was already set up. So that was fortunate for him, and he used it well.
High up B, but the forward smash, Sinji with a tad bit of hesitation. He had the read, and you saw the dash back too. And those are those situations where like you have just a frame of hesitation and it's over, right?
Over a couple cherries here. Sinji chilling, right? Oh, I would have loved that conversion if he had hit it. That was nuts. It's so cool and satisfying to see people really lab out combos, item-specific combos against characters and stuff like that. Like, just knowing the trajectory of all the bonus fruits, or Rob's gyro, you probably see more often than any of them, because Rob's more of a common character.
No, the apple biting back here, and Tweek now up 3 stocks to 1. I actually thought he was gonna go Diddy game 1, but now that I see now that I see the Wolf, I understand how seriously he's taking this tournament.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted to see the Diddy, but definitely not going to take any chances against Pac-Man, which is, a character that Tweek has had some close calls with. You know, before he started like using Wolf against it. I know I think Pac-Man does really well against Wario, so obviously that was something that Tweek used to use for this matchup.
So I guess my question there is, but if Wario's going to sit back, he's certainly going to have a lot of half wafts or full wafts to kind of work with. So what kind of helps Pac-Man out in that situation?
Well, the thing about that is that only works if Wario, like, I guess has the lead. But like, no matter what, even here's the thing about camping for waft. Half waft is a lot better than full waft. Half waft comes out frame 5, full waft. Oh, game.
Yep, that's gonna be it. Yep.
Dash attack. That move is so broken. Like, I mean, Sinji obviously DI'd that wrong. That's why he died at that percentage. But like, full cross up dash attack is so hard to punish from Wolf. It's a kill move. You can combo off that move. You can dash attack up air at mid percentages. Like, Wolf dash attack is definitely one of the best dash attacks in the entire game.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. The fact that you can combo into it at a down throw, it's just, kind of does a little bit of everything. So it kind of reminds me, like Wolf in general, like he could just kind of do a little bit of everything. Like he can edge guard well, he can zone well.
You want with Wolf. It's so sick. Like the room for creativity, or like you can be very creative with the character, or you can be very basic and like still have a lot of success. You don't have to do all the fancy stuff to like win with Wolf, but you have the option to do that. I mean, look at Charlie's Wolf. Charlie's Wolf, hands down, is the best. Like Wolf offensively, like when Charlie gets a hit with Wolf, it's insane what he does. Absolutely bonkers. But like Tweek definitely just like better fundamentally, which is why I think Tweek can take the character to like a higher point in the bracket. But yeah, I mean, it's like Wolf's just a very sick character. You can play him so many different ways. I mean, that kind of applies to most top tiers because they have a lot of options, but there's definitely some top tiers where it's like, well, obviously like this particular strategy in these particular situations are very, very strong.
Absolutely, man. I mean, couldn't have said it better myself, dude. And that's the thing is like, and I think that's what we were kind of getting at when it comes down to like Wolf's matchup spread and kind of how evenly based it is. Like he might have some, good matchups and a couple bad matchups, but nothing that seems impossible to do. Like I can't even think of like we couldn't even think of what his best straight up matchup is. I don't even know what his worst one is either. It's kind of hard to determine that.
Well, isn't the easiest thing to say is Rats? What's your character's worst matchup? Oh, Rats.
Pikachu.
Like, I just feel like everybody says that, which just goes to show like how strong Pikachu is. But like, I just think it's funny.
Or Game & Watch. Game & Watch is a go-to as well. Depending on your character, like, or both. Like that, I feel like those two they're so polarizing in that way.
Yeah, 100%.
And Tweek already off to an amazing start here. 30 seconds on the clock and already 80%. And a reflected key is going to do it. Certainly, Tweek was ready for that one. Sinji tried to trick him up and get some quick damage from the clock, or quick damage from the key, but instead he was clocked out of the stadium there. Woo! Okay, good roll in actually to avoid the laser.
And the crazy thing is, that Reflector was a read. You didn't react on Wi-Fi to key throw. I don't even think you can react to like key throw in general, even offline. So what a read coming out from Tweek, and all these Reflector reads. And we'll even see Tweek kind of shield an orange or shield like any kind of fruit, and then like off the hop from the shield, he'll Z grab it and throw it. But man, whose hydrant is this?
This is kind of crazy.
Tweek's hydrant or Sinji's? I don't know anymore.
It's crazy how much he's using the Reflector on FD, I think, because there's not really a whole lot of platforms either to hide it or do all this stuff. So if someone throws something at you, you reflect it, it's going to come right back at them anyway. So it's just interesting that we're seeing that a little bit more on this stage. But Tweek here working on a 2-stock lead. This is just insane stuff. He's really going to that down B a lot.
Yep, and every time Pac-Man does try to run and come in, you have to get through that nair. It's very tough for Pac-Man to kind of get through that. And if Pac-Man's not playing out of shield versus Wolf's shield pressure, then it's really rough for Pac-Man to play from behind in this matchup. And but Wolf still has all the offensive tools that if Wolf is behind, he can still make a lot happen.
Good Tweek, just committing to the shield, man. He's not scared of anything but the bell. Here it comes. Okay.
Look, and even grabs the Galaga straight from the sky with the flare.
And like the positioning of that was so smart too, because he came down with a fair, so he grabbed it and then applied pressure on his way down with the swipe of the claw. So that was just really smart play and good positioning by Tweek to snag that item. And I'm telling you, man, something that he's making this look easy. Sinji's Pac-Man is not easy to fight against by any means. It's definitely one of the meaner Pac-Man out there. But Tweek making it look easy because of the way he's playing around the items, and the Wolf matchup helps out, it seems, as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I think the last time we saw Tweek play this matchup was at Frostbite versus T in top 8, and he was able to take the set 3-1 if I'm not mistaken. So definitely This is his definite comfort matchup in this matchup specifically, just of all the characters, because Tweek plays so many characters, right? You probably know Tweek for like Pokemon Trainer, Wario, Wolf, the list goes on and on, even the Diddy Kong coming up, but whew, back here almost seals the deal here for Tweek, still up 2 stocks to 1, and let me tell you, Sinji's bleeding a lot more than he is. Look at that, even shielding the Galaga and grabbing it after from just like jumping out of shield. And that's one thing I think like Tweek really likes playing Diddy Kong. I think he just likes Diddy as a character, but just the item play is something that he always has a lot of fun with too. And we even seen him play a little bit of Banjo when he came out as well. Definitely he enjoyed that character. So I feel like any item character Tweek's gonna like just naturally enjoy.
Sure.
Maybe not Pac-Man though.
Well, yeah, but he enjoys Pac-Man's item. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
That part of the character. So
everyone loves having Rob's gyro, right? Everyone has a 0 to death with Rob's gyro, right?
Absolutely. More reflecting going on. Sinji just set him for the wall here. He's doing a good job. He is at 195, so even a decent hit will kind of do it for Tweek.
Back throw at any point of the stage will be the stock taken for Sinji. So gotta be careful. Tweek can at any moment go for the grab. Oh, yep.
Back throw. I like that splash screen. I think that looks really cool.
Oh, the back throw, yeah.
Like the pink
slash uppercut.
The slashes he has coming out of his claws, they just kind of look cool, like in every instance. So very well done, Tweek. I like how he didn't rush it there in a second stock. He kind of took a lot of damage. He was just trying to rack it up even more and more to set up his win condition, either for the end of his second stock or for the beginning of his third stock. So either way, taking it nice and slow and easy, no pressure, because he knows Sinji's the one who's in the pressure cooker in that situation. So Tweek up 2-0, very very nice. Yeah, that freeze frame is nice. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. What's up, chat? Sorry, by the way, I missed you guys too.
What up, of course. The chat is in sub-only mode because even matchup gaming is saving up for the next year, man. 2021 is on its way. We got to get ready. And obviously, all the event organizers did lose quite a bit of money because of COVID this year. So make sure you guys, if you guys can, show some support, show some love to Even Matchup Gaming. Check out the merch as well. The GOML merch is always very, very clean. As we get into this game number 3, it looks like Final Destination is the pick once again. Can Sinji figure out this Wolf? Can he get to game number 4? You got to always take it one game at a time.
Mm-hmm. Snag the item there. Yep, good 16%. Chill.
Okay, no shield grab there.
The rare shield grab too. You hardly see shield grabs in Ultimate just because.
Oh,
if you do, like, you rarely see them connect anyway.
Yeah, Wolf's grab is actually like pretty broken for what especially for what he gets out of it. He gets a lot off of grab. I think the biggest weakness of Wolf grab is how big it is. Thank goodness it's not bigger, because it's already very, very quick, right? So it does have short range. But the thing about Wolf grab is like the crazy thing is just how much damage you get off it. You can go for very standard down throw dash attack or up throw up air stuff, but even past that you can even extend it more, and you can even see Charlie. Sometimes I'll see Charlie get a grab and people just melt and die. It's crazy. Yeah, right. Okay, Sinji doing a good job fighting this one back, trying to bait out the Reflector now and then punish Tweek for using it. So I think he's trying to do it's kind of bouncing the fruit in front of him so that it won't come back and hit Sinji, and then he's trying to come in with a dash attack. He's getting a little creative with the way that he's trying to bait Tweek out into using that Reflector that was so good for him in game 2. And so far it's working out. I mean, pretty even game so far. When before Tweek kind of blew up the first stock of Sinji very quickly in the last 2 games. Right. I mean, it looks kind of weird too, because Tweek is shooting the blaster at the now blaster is obviously extremely stale at this point. Tweek has to use this a lot in this matchup, but even 2 blasters won't put the hydrant in tumble, and a lot of you guys might be thinking like, oh, okay, he's shooting the hydrant, but why? Even if it forces Sinji to kick it away, there is a cooldown timer on the hydrant. So even if he gets Sinji to commit to kick the hydrant, he can simply reflect the hydrant and then fight Pac-Man, right? Not a lot of characters get to set up that situation or force Pac-Man into that situation, because usually characters have to hit the hydrant up close. And then if you're close to it and you hit it and then Pac-Man hits it back, it's obviously a lot harder to defend from. But Wolf is able to put a lot of pressure on the hydrant from so far away. Right, man. First stock again going to Tweek, going to clear out that first stock from Sinji. And now we're seeing a very, very similar story that we've seen the last 2 games. Tweek with the lead and Sinji trying to catch up. Yep. Up and over we go for Sinji. Gets back on the stage, but look at this Tweek able to catch the landings with that wolf dash tag. One of the better dash tags, of course, for catching landing, just because it covers so much area, right? It's like one of those dash tags are like, man, why do you move faster when you're dash attacking than running?
Yeah, right.
Dash attacks.
Right. Okay, Strawberry working out that time for Sinji. Was going to get caught with a nair into a grab, crossing him up with a back throw too. Tweek just opting to get the stage control there.
Sinji isn't honestly even playing this bad, so to speak. It's just it's so tough for him to find the stock against Tweek. I think that's the real issue here.
Yeah.
Tweek is pressuring the hydrant very, very well. Recoveries are very, very on point. The down air still not enough. But Sinji just having a lot of trouble connecting the bell. Usually the bell is the go-to. That's what makes Pac-Man so threatfully in the later game when you can die to a smash attack. Just the raw smash attack itself, and what an edge guard. Tweek was lurking, showing that he wanted to edge guard, quote unquote, the that area, but it's like, I'm gonna side beat to ledge, and yeah, wow, again, look at this. He can't kill him. He's at 173%.
Did Tweek have a 2-stock lead every single game? Because I know he did last game and he did this game as well. I don't know if he did the first. I can't remember if he did the first game or not.
I'm pretty sure he did have it the first one as well. It's rough, man. Look at this, and he's doing this from center stage, doing all this pressure. Attempted the 2-frame, and yeah, it looks really, really rough for Sinji, and like, Tweek is still getting these stocks at a very reasonable percent as well. So like, not only is he having a really hard time killing him, but Tweek is definitely not having a hard time killing him. So. Tries to get the jump with the back air. Another laser for more damage here. Pressuring the hydrant. Yep, throw an aerial. Finish it off with the blaster.
Again, we're seeing the situation, a good conversion there from Sinji, where he's on his last life and he's fighting so strong. 107 at the ledge, though he's got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Pac-Man win these a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, one Galaga combo, you're in business. This character can be very explosive, even though you are one of those characters that kind of sit back and charge bonus fruit and all that stuff. This character can explode. Has very fast aerials. Forward air and nair are very great for comboing as well. Yep, 3 lasers. That hydrant's gone. Options not available. Key does come out. Now Sinji's setting up the hydrant once again. Yeah, I really like the setup from Sinji there. Gonna punish the no tech on that last stock, get the forward smash, and those are the kind of stock takes he needs to keep himself into this game.
I mean, 2.5 minutes left, plenty of time to do this, and look at that, tons of damage on Tweek already, 82%. Sinji showing a lot of life here. Dash attack barely not KOing. Tweek fans gotta hate to see that in the chat. You know he wanted that one to KO. Sinji fighting the hydrant and the bell both flying out. Tweek trying not to jump because you know you don't want to get caught by that bell. Here it is. Oh, he rolled. I think Sinji was kind of looking for that, but he reacted a little bit late.
Yeah, not even 3 lasers. That's how stale it is. Oh, he gets the bell. The get up attack does not clank with the bell there. Very nice stuff from Sinji, keeping himself on the board.
Just crazy stuff there from Sinji. Just showing he literally had to make almost a full 2-stock comeback. You know what I mean? Because Tweek's first stock was almost gone. So. Yeah, really clutch stuff. I mean, and this time Sinji able to get those stocks at around 100%. So, yeah, really, really good stuff. Yeah, Sinji won that game. Yeah, boy, Sinji won.
Yeah. It was a really, really good comeback, and he like I said, he's finally getting these stocks around the 100% marker, right? Punished the miss tech with forward smash, finally gets the bell to work in his favor. I think that's the first time we've seen Tweek get hit by the bell this set, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
Or at least for a kill. So really good stuff. Sinji making the adjustments he needs. This time, game number 4, we will be going to Tweek's counter pick. So see what stage that is.
All
right, so Pokemon Stadium is the pick here for Tweek, and button check.
Wait, that was real? I thought for sure we were gonna see wrong stage or something. What the heck just happened?
Wow.
What? Death from Tweek, unbelievable stuff. That's what you love from
lasers the high.
That's what you love to see from TSM's own Tweek. You're on death on Sinji.
I mean, to be fair, did he SD or did Tweek force him into a position that he SD because of the pressure he was emitting?
You know what Sinji said? He's like, I like being down 2 stocks and then making my comeback. I'm just gonna start that a little bit earlier so I have more time to work with on my last stock. That's what it is. Sinji's just that crazy.
All right, I respect it. Yeah, that was really, really unfortunate.
You would
Tweek
not
was
have
just-
homie stocked. Cat, you would not have homie stocked against a Pac-Man. There's 0% chance you would do that. Not in top 8
Yeah.
GOML. Absolutely not.
Absolutely
Get out of here,
not.
chat.
There's no way. Get out of here. What if they're Pac-Man? What if it's a Pac-Ditto?
Forward smash. Oh, it's gonna connect.
Hit. Oh, he did not finish it off. So I mean, all right, maybe he could have upbeat, but yeah, there was very limited options there, and you could have honestly just punished the directional air dodge off stage. You knew he had no double jump, right? So you have to be able to finish those stocks off stage. If someone's off stage and you hit them with no double jump and they directional air dodge, they should die every single time. 10 out of 10 times they should die.
We're in Sinji's wheelhouse right now, though. This is exactly where he wants Tweek. He's down 2 stocks big time. He wants to make a comeback.
Wait, he's playing Lucario. He's got the aura. Something I don't know about this character.
Sinji's in major need of a comeback, man. He's on that Campbell stuff. He's on that stuff.
Oh, dang, we're doing it big now. We're doing it big. All right, well, Sinji definitely needs to come back if he wants to stay in the set. If you lose this game, he is indeed out. Not of the tournament, but he's definitely out of the winner's bracket club.
Yep, I'm telling you, Sinji's plan. Sinji's plan, dude. This is all Sinji's plan, 100%.
This is all part, yeah. Because, I mean, every other game went like this, right? So if the last game went like this and he's down, 1 stock to 2, then he should be fine. Because he won the last game. It was just like the situation was the exact same. Oh, that down air would have been so clutch. But the double jump neutral air dodge, very, very good option for, like, honestly, any space. A lot of the spaces have very, very broken neutral air dodges. One, because they come out on frame 2. They're just the fastest air dodge in the game. And they have, at least Wolf has extremely good air mobility, so you can really, like, go so many different directions.
Down through the ledge here. Sinji's plan not seeming to work out so far. Tweek on something else right now. 78% on the Pac-Man.
These kind of plans, like, they take time to ramp up, okay? A plan doesn't just simply come together, Has. Sometimes it takes time. Oh, I like the dash attack to push him into the bell. That was really smart.
Really, really good pressure for sure. Okay.
Dude, Blaster on... That's got to be the most common interaction we've seen throughout the set. Blaster hitting Hydrant.
Oh, on Hydrant, yeah. Sinji, I think he's stepping for a forward smash. That's what I'm seeing right now. He's kind of positioning for it. He's got the bell ready to go. He hit the up smash, actually. He's going to do... This is Sinji's plan. Sinji's plan. Did I say it? Or did I say it?
Sinji's plan to get to Game 5 Sitch?
How do you actually do with Pac-Man and Sinji? It's not a thing. That's not a thing. It's all part of the plan.
Okay, falling up there. I like that. Sinji just playing really safe. The Blaster is fresh now. 3 Blaster shots. We'll go ahead and get rid of that Hydrant.
Okay, couple grabs here from Tweek, just trying to rack up the damage. Let's Sinji out of the corner a little bit, though. Sinji able to find his way back to center stage. Tweek, exactly what he wanted to see, though, was the Galaxian being chucked out and grabbed it, but Sinji's starting to rack up the damage now, Chuck.
Yeah, this is actually looking pretty scary. Obviously, Tweek has a very comfortable lead, but every time Sinji just tacks on a little bit of damage, you're just that much closer for the comeback getting completed here. Oh, no, up smash from Tweek. That was big. That could have been the game right there off the ledge get attack. Oh, but the forward tilt 2 frame will seal the deal.
Gotta love Sinji's plan, though, dude. What if he didn't
Not today, Sinji. Not today.
What if he didn't SD? We would have seen a whole different game 4. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, actually. If he didn't SD, we could be very well going into a game number 5 versus Tweek versus Sinji, but nonetheless, Tweek was able to seal it out. I love the adjustments coming out from Sinji game 3 and 4. Obviously, the SD didn't help him too much game 4, but yeah, I mean, other than that, just really, really crisp gameplay. We'll go ahead and check out the replays.
Yeah, man, Red Bull providing us with some of these replays throughout that great set between Sinji and Tweek. I mean, that 3-stock comeback, or well, 2-stock comeback, or however you want to kind of classify that one on game 3 was just incredible there from Sinji. But right now, it's going to be the Tweek highlight show for the first couple games at least. That back throw, man, I do love that animation.
Man. It's Wolf Flash. Like you said, Wolf definitely one of the more aesthetically pleasing top tiers to look at. Just like the claw marks are very fun to see. Like Joker has a bunch of cool aesthetics as well. So really, really cool top tiers.
Definitely, man. Can't argue against that one. So Sinji there. That was, that's how it got. Okay. But it's like
he probably wanted neutral air dodge, double jump neutral air dodge, but he didn't put his stick back in neutral in time. Because he just was respecting the hydrant, didn't want to get hit by the hydrant. But Sinji did bring this back fairly close. Tweek didn't take too much damage on this last stock, but like he was able to survive to what 173 at the very end there. So really good stuff. And I mean, he did die at like 0% or sub 20 on that first stock of that game. So
the game plan the whole time, like, and kind of Sinji, if he buckled down and played the way he did on his last stock, every single stock, who knows? I don't know like how or why that kind of, got enacted in him, but it really did work out at least that one game. And it was really close in that final game too, even after that big SD. And it's not often you see Pac-Man SD. So I don't care what the chat says. You don't homie stock that one, especially not in a tournament, especially not against one of the campiest Pac-Man in all the lands. So nice job by Tweek.